Hi everybody, welcome to this playthrough for holes 1 to 9 in the opening round Pro Division. Don't forget, check the channel, the back 9 holes will be uploaded very soon. Don't forget, hit thumbs up if you're enjoying the content, and please do consider becoming a subscriber. Get that bell button enabled so you get notified when we upload new content. Let's begin then. Hole number 1. Lovely tailwind here, so it's going to be a berserker with the extra mile. I'm actually playing with backspin here. And the reason for that is I don't want to clip the rough and roll out and potentially leave an unreachable putt from the beginning of the green. So what I'm doing here, half a bar of backspin, 2 bars side spin to the right. I adjust max plus 10, and then I push up to max after I adjust a smidgen of overpower. The ball just covering the teeth at the bottom. And what you'll see here, we bounce very nicely on the island, and the backspin just checks the ball up beautifully, so we're going to end up nearly with a hole in one. But either way, a very, very easy putt rather than a wedge or a putt that you're not going to be able to reach. So that's my suggestion for hole 1. Hole number 2 plays pretty much the same way as any wind, to be honest. It's going to be the big topper and then a wood club with distance. Red ring touching the rough. Max topspin, 1 bar side spin to the right, and just aim straight down the middle. Then we're going to adjust maximum distance, no elevation. So max distance, 0 elevation on this one. Then, as always with the big topper, we need to hit perfect because of the low accuracy with the club. So just a straight shot, no curl, no OP. Just get a perfect ball away and the ball will roll very nicely down the fairway, and we're looking for something around 380 yards, to be honest here. Then go with the wood club, which is 180 yards and the most topspin. For me, it's the big dog in this level. Maybe the cataclysm for you. Big dog level 8 for me. 7 topspin if you have it, 3 bars side spin to the right. If you don't have 7 topspin, then just play with 6. You will still be left with a very easy wedge for your eagle. Adjustment here, medium distance plus 10% elevation, mid plus 10. And then once we've done the adjustment here, I'm going with about 3/4 of the ball outside the adjustment ring to the right, just to bring us in very, very nicely to the green, hit perfect. And this is going to leave a very, very simple wedge. If you get more topspin, you might be able to roll on the green. But if not, a wedge here from the fringe, you're going to make it all day and every day for your eagle. Hole number 3, going with the katana and the sniper. And I'm playing from the left-hand side of the bunker here. My reference is the blue ring touching the rough on the left. I go with 4 backspin and 3 bars side spin to the right. Ball guide going to the hole. Adjustment here, I play it 1-on-1. So 7.1 in wind gives me 7.1 rings, and I'd be doing that if we were playing with a sniper. 9, 8 and 7 as well. Just played 1-on-1. Hit perfect. This is a tricky hole to drop. We don't drop it here, sadly, but just a little tweak needed. The speed was good, just maybe need to tweak that so we come in a little bit more to the right. Hole number 4, a little bit of headwind to deal with here, so it's going to be a Titan and the extra mile. 6 bars topspin, 2 bars side spin to the right, aiming in the middle of the fairway. My adjustment here is going to be max distance plus 10. So max distance plus 10, go with the best driver you have. Distance really is good here, to be honest. And we do pull into overpower, so I'm going with 3 rings of overpower and a bit of right curl that you can see there. Drive distance is going to vary here, and it all depends how much wind strength you're dealing with and also the wind angle. So it's very tough to get any yardage notes to dial in the second shot. So you're just going to have to judge your drive distance and your club distance here with the thorn. My recommendation here is to go true club distance plus 10. You know, I'm looking at a fringe check there, but I've played this a couple of times, and in practice I was able to do a pin check because I got a better drive and a better roll. Here I wasn't able to do that, so that's why I'm saying just adjust for true club distance. Here I'm going 95% slider, should have really gone max. This one we do under adjust, and you're just going to have to use backspin as needed, kind of 2 to 3 bars depending again what club distance you are in. If you're near to max distance a club, you will need more backspin. If you are nearer to mid, then 1.5, 2 bars is probably going to be more appropriate. So just judge as best you can. Although we do hit a perfect ball, this one is under adjusted slightly, so just needed a little bit more on that one. But 0.3 more would have had us in on that one. Hole 5, we have a good look at this with the Grizzly, and I'm going with just over 4 bars of backspin and almost 1 bar of side spin to the left. White ring touching the rough on the left. And I'm going at +4 with the Grizzly level 8. Don't forget the ball guide will be right of pin, but that's fine. The adjustment I do here is max distance plus 10% elevation. Max plus 10. Adjust as accurately as you can. It's a little bit difficult on this hole, so try and nail it as best you can. And then we just take a standard shot here. Perfect ball. Just need a small tweak though on this one. We do bounce very nicely, but just look at that, missing just slightly to the left. So maybe a little bit less left spin for that one. Hole 6 is all about getting to the green safely for the eagle. I'm playing with the rock here and going with overpower. If you don't want to do that, then you could switch to the extra mile or the Thor's hammer. Just over 4 bars of topspin, 2 bars side spin to the left. And I'm setting up with the rock, red ring touching the rough at +23. You can find your position with the rock and then change to extra mile if you want to as well. Max +20 is the adjustment here. Max +20. Don't worry about the ball guide turning red because we're going to apply a little bit of left curl. I do adjust into overpower, so that is what I go with. If you don't want to go without overpower, then, as I say, switch to a driver with distance. Left edge of the ball just outside the adjustment ring to the left. And this one is a little bit short. We could have gone with a fraction more overpower, but still it's rolling up, and anywhere approaching these shadows is good. I kind of want to be a little bit further, to be honest. 355 to 360, but we are still going to be fine here. So just have that in mind. If you want to push that drive a little bit more, then you can do. I go with max backspin and 2 left spin here, but it's too much backspin. So I would advise remove a couple of bars of backspin. Kind of 6.5, 7 bars is fine. And we're going to bounce just before the green. Max +10 is the adjustment, and I'm going with whatever overpower I adjust into. But like I say, if you get another 10 yards on your drive, even another 5 yards, you're only going to need 2 rings of overpower here, so it's actually not that scary. As you can see, we didn't need all the backspin, but we've still got a very easy putt for the eagle. Hole 7, hole in 1. If you have sniper 10, find max distance with a power 0 ball, then switch to a Titan. Then we apply spin, 3 bars top spin, and just under 1 bar of side spin to the right. If you don't want to go with the Titan, you can play with the Kingmaker as well. If you don't have sniper 10, then you have to start with a power 3 ball, set up at the position shown. It's going to be at +2 yards with sniper 9, +6 yards with sniper 8. Adjustment here, max +15. Max +15. And try and hit perfect. Bad great right is, of course, going to miss the rough. But we hit perfect here. Bounce very nicely in the centre of the rough. And this one has a lovely camera angle and just creeps over the line for the hole in 1. So max +15. Hole number 8 now, we've got to send it in this wind, haven't we? It's direct tailwind. So I'm going with the Berserker and the extra mile. Stretch out to max. I'm going with 5 top spin, 2 left spin. This is all about getting the pace right. Blue ring touching the rough on the left. Then I'm adjusting max +10. And then I'm going to push back up to max. The mistake I do here is I apply too much overpower. And you'll see here, this is 7.1 in wind. If you get nearer 8, then you're going to have to reduce a bit more overpower even then. Half a ball of curl outside the ring to the left. I'm going with 5 rings of overpower. I would advise you to go with less. 4 rings is good. Like I say, if you do have king wind though, you might just want to not push up all the way to max or go with a bit less overpower. Look how close we are to the rough there. Bounces very nicely, but look at that, we just roll into the rough. So as I say, take a ring off the OP and you'll be putting or using a wedge. Power hook, going to show you here on hole 9. If you don't have the Apocalypse or you don't fancy it, then lay up with the rock or the quarterback. Stretching out, and I'm looking at the yellow ring there. The inside of the yellow ring, just touching that cut of rough. So the red ring, or the blue ring at rest position, is where the tree trunk is. 6 top spin, 2 bars side spin to the left, max left curl, max OP, full hook. If you don't like the old hooks and slices and you don't want the inconsistency, then as I say, lay up and go with a sniper instead. But there is a very good chance if you do have Apocalypse here. You may need to tweak the position and the adjustment here based on your level of Apocalypse. But if all goes well, and I have tested this a few times, you should be within thorn range. Here I'm playing no spin and adjust true club distance with 10% elevation. Like I said, it's a very good chance for an albatross, but it doesn't suit everybody, so go with what suits your playstyle. Here we do, I feel, do a very good adjustment, playing again true club distance, but the problem here is I do get a case of the grates, so we are going to miss this one. But like I said, very decent chance. Don't forget, check the back 9 playthrough, that's coming in a couple of hours' time, and do let your clanmates know about the channel, would be much appreciated, and good luck in the tournament. See you soon, bye for now.